And finally, friends, we are at our last story of this wonderful book of friendship, Frog and Toad. This story is called The Letter. Toad was sitting on his front porch. Frog came along and said, "What is the matter, Toad? You are looking sad." "Yes," said Toad, "this is my sad time of day. It is the time when I wait for my mail to come. It always makes me feel very unhappy." "Why is that?" said Frog. "Because I never get any mail," said Toad. "Not ever?" asked Frog. "No, never," said Toad. "No one has ever sent me a letter. Every day my mailbox is empty. That is why waiting for the mail is a sad time for me." Frog and Toad sat on the porch, feeling sad together. Then Frog ran back to Toad's house. Toad was taking a nap. Oh, excuse me. I skipped a page. Let me go back. They were feeling sad together is where we stopped. And then Frog said, "I have to go home now, Toad. There's something I must do." Frog hurried home. He found a pencil and a piece of paper. He wrote on the paper. He put the paper in an envelope. On the envelope he wrote, "A letter for Toad." Frog ran out of his house. He saw a snail he knew. "Snail, please take this letter to Toad's house and put it in his mailbox." "Oh, sure, right away," said the snail. But you know how long it takes a snail to get a letter to the mailbox. Let's see what happens. Then Frog ran back to Toad's house. Toad was in bed, taking a nap. "Toad," said Frog, "I think you should get up and wait for some more mail to come." "No," said Toad, "I'm tired of waiting for mail." Frog looked out of the window at Toad's mailbox. The snail was not there yet, obviously. "Toad, you never know when someone may send you a letter." "No, no," said Toad. "I do not think anyone will ever send me a letter." Frog looked out of the window. The snail was not there yet. "But Toad," said Frog, "someone may send you a letter today." "Don't be silly," said Toad. "No one has sent me a letter before, and no one will send me a letter today." Frog looked out of the window. The snail was still not there. "Frog, why do you keep looking out the window?" "Because I am waiting for the mail," said Frog. "But there will not be any." "Here they are, waiting for that mail." "Oh, yes, there will, because I've sent you a letter." "You have?" said Toad. "What did you write in the letter?" Frog said, "Dear Toad, I'm glad that you're my best friend. Your best friend, Frog." "Oh," said Toad, "that makes a very good letter." Then Frog and Toad went out onto the front porch to wait for the mail. They sat there happily, waiting together. Frog and Toad waited for a long time. 4 days later, oh my, the snail got to Toad's house and gave him the letter for Frog. Toad was very, very pleased. There they are. Oh, such wonderful friends, aren't they? And that is the end of our story.